Happy Monday evening, Clinton County, Wilmington, Ohio 45177. Quick note. This is the response from Elter Law, Nathan J. Elter, ESQ. And he states the following. I represent George Underwood, LLC. I am in receipt of the subpoena ducis tecum filed in case number CVE 2015-0028. George Underwood, LLC has no records whatsoever to produce per your request. So I reached out. I called Mr. Elter's law offices last week. I spoke to his paralegal secretary. Not real sure who I spoke to, but I made it very clear what I was requesting. And then either there was a serious breakdown of communication between those two, or Mr. Elter has a problem paying attention or reading exactly what's in front of him, or simply gaffed me off and assumed whatever. But I reached out with him for him to give me an answer today. I spoke with him and I said, is it your stance that they have nothing to provide, or he has nothing to provide? He said, George and Underwood LLC doesn't have anything. I said, I think you should probably read that again. And he goes, well, yeah, maybe if you reword it and send it out to me, send it back to me. No, I'm not going to reword shit. I'm going to leave it just like it is. And then I'm going to file a response to the court along with that recorded phone conversation, along with this answer. So that being said, this is a lawyer. This is who they hired, or he. I can't say Christy did this time because she's in this by default because it's her firm. No qualms to her. It's just, again, that's the law firm that we're speaking of here. It's Mr. Andrew P. George. So let me give you a little insight here. So in my subpoena, I plainly state as a law group, or as a individual, or under any capacity, pretty much any information. So that would mean either your law firm, you as an individual, Christy as an individual, or anyone under any capacity, whether it be private or professional. And that was the answer I got. Okay, so they owned the property, I think more than once, or he did. This being said, he pretty much just told the court, representing one more lawyer. Sorry, Christy. I can't believe I'm saying that. But representing Mr. George here, I'm kind of odd that they hired a lawyer to represent them in such a matter, which not a bad idea because contrary to popular belief, some of these little dipshit lawyers in Lebanon, I can think of a couple of them to think that there's not hands in this right now being investigated at a federal level. Well, I got some bad fucking news for you. And hey, you know what? Hey, keep gaffing me off. Keep not taking me serious. That's fine. I don't care because this is becoming fun to me. Gaining justice is now fun. It really is. It used to be depressing. But now seeing that the state of Ohio is now taking some of these dipshits, taking some of them out for being, dumbasses, well, there might be a few more in line. But anyway, Mr. George, you should, or Mr. Elter, your client, Mr. Andrew P. George, should absolutely have information concerning this property at 25 Kensington Drive, because I invite you all to go to the Clinton County Auditor's Office, type in 25 Kensington Drive, look up the history of that property, and you'll see that Mr. Andrew P. George was the seller at one point in time. So there should be at least a couple of papers concerning that property. So anyway, my response is going to get fired off in the morning with a recorded phone call or a link to it, and then with the response. And then I'll let the judge say, hey, what do you mean? Hey, lawyer, he plainly states here and under any capacity. And you're saying he doesn't have anything. Well, we'll see. Shit. And you know what? I mean, I think a lot of times when these people see the term pro se, I think that it automatically puts them in like superior mode. Well, I got some bad fucking news for you clowns, as you already know. Um, Tony's not stupid, uh, but and Tony's coming for justice, and Tony's going to get justice, and in a legal way. I don't want anybody taking me to. He said he's going to get justice, Your Honor, and we just don't know how. He might do this. I looked at my crystal ball, and he might do this. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I know I said I was going to wash my mouth, but these clowns do not rate respectable me. They don't. They're clowns. That's my opinion. I mean, and under any proceeding or under any dialogue or something so serious, I'm going to read it word for word and go through it and ask the people, okay, you sure you don't have anything? And then it'll be very clear. But what happened here? Well, I mean, you've seen it. So, um, well, he lied, and I'm going to recognize it. This man lied to the courts. It's not a mistake. He lied. It's plainly stated in black and white what the request was, and he lied. So, sorry, Mr. George. You should probably, I don't know, represent yourself. I don't know. But apparently, Mr. Elders didn't read the subpoena and to this full, or he didn't understand. But I promise you, I had it looked at by people in the legal field, and they fully understood it. So there's no mistake. Simplifying, God bless. See you dipshits in court.